What's up everyone, Blade here, and welcome back to another video of Duet Night Abyss. So today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the girl Fushu, seeing that she's one of the first characters to end up dropping with the next huge patch here, as well as everything that relates to her. Now, I've been keeping a good eye on this game while also playing it on the daily here to pretty much be prepared for this update, and this is one of the characters I've been really wanting to go ahead and get prepared for. I already got some gems and ready, so if you guys want to get gems too, you should check this out real quick.
Do you want to buy more Foxine Plumule to play Duet Night Abyss, but you don't want to spend too much money? The most affordable Foxine Plumule. Right on. Here's what I've been using lately. Loot Bar, the most affordable and safest Foxine Plumule trading platform on the market. Loot Bar provides 20% more affordable than the official and 10% off for new users. Total 30% off. The same amount of in-game Foxine Plumule costs me $29.99, but only $27.59 in Loot Bar. Click the link in the description and you will get another 10% off coupon for new users. Compared to traditional login top-up, Loot Bar self-top-up allows you to log in with your phone and instantly claim your prepaid packs. Loot Bar has a high score of 4.9 on Trustpilot and has received tens of thousands of reviews, which is enough to show that their service is safe and effective. Looking for the most affordable Foxine Plumule? Better call Loot Bar.
With that out the way here, obviously there are things that we need to go over, and that's mainly going to be her kit. Now, I do know from this character, obviously she's able to help out with our sanity recovery as well as our healing, and she's just an overall supporter in general. But to some extent, I do notice that she can deal a little bit of damage. With this character in time, I feel like she's going to be very good to really help out a lot of my characters, such as Psyche, seeing that I do like the sanity and the heals overall here. And with this in mind, I immediately knew that this was going to be one of the few characters that I just wanted. Not only is she stunning, but she has a lot of things in her kit that I'm still trying to learn about myself, though I do know that she uses her summons to her advantage. Now, these summons in general will help us out attack related wise. They'll end up helping us out the healing and sanity gain, while also giving us a little bit more on the damage side as well for our teams. So I do want to learn a little bit more about this character before we look into like live streams and see all the extra bits that come with the character herself. But first things first, we already know her feature is going to be support, sanity recovery, and heals. The good part about her is she's going to have a whip sword and a bow. So for any of you guys who have been building your bows or building any of your demon wedges for your whip swords, which I know there is a ton of you guys with the whip sword demon wedges, I know y'all out there, morph first of all. But we have a lot of different little demon wedges and stuff that's happening here. Her weapon efficiency being this will help you, of course, build that easier and make her easy to work with for the support side of things. Now, her skills, which are somewhat I kind of know, but I kind of don't know here. This is the one that she uses her two summons at the same time. They're able to inherit her stats, deal damage with the hydro damage that she can deal, while also restoring her HP and sanity for all nearby teammates. Now, this is pretty interesting for a skill, as just the summons, it's kind of like Rebecca, but instead of just being pure damage here, we're obviously getting pure damage and a little bit of heals. We're obviously getting damage, heals, and sanity, which is great to actually have. The unique thing about this one is it can only hit 5 targets at once by the looks of it. I'm not sure if that's 5 per summon, maybe it's 5 per summon, but it's still interesting to see, because then it does have a killing limit on this, which is going to be kind of interesting to see as well. Then we have the ultimate being Holistic Harmony. This is the one that at least allows you to get up your attack speed here. It grants her a shield while also giving us this buff. This buff helps out our skill damage overall, which is going to help out our damage bonus. Is going to be a percentage of her skill damage. So more skill damage you have on it, the more she'll end up going ahead and giving you that percentage, which is going to overall help you out as well. Then we have her passive. This one is using her combat skill or ultimate skill. Combat skill. Actually, this is combat skill. I guess it's a typo there. And this is also using her ultimate skill here, which whether it's her or her nearby teammates, they will gain 1 stack of skill speed up to 10 whole stacks. Now, this is just going to allow us to perform our skills even faster, meaning more damage, which is going to be absolutely great. On top of all the things that she already has, such as sanity increase, HP increasing, or healing, it's really going to be very, very helpful for this character. So I do at least think that she's going to be really good to have. I saw some gameplay of her with the beta. Didn't get to, of course, play it myself, but I saw some gameplay of her. She looks pretty darn fun. So I wonder if it ended up changing from the live stream. It didn't look like it changed too much here, but I did like the model that they ended up refurbishing as well, or redoing as well. So it looks really nice. But besides that, of course, We have other little things such as like passive upgrades, such as the skill duration, skill damage stuff. These are all small stuff that I don't really want to talk about, other than the meta rating synergy here, which whenever she is a combat partner, which I will be trying to use her as one of those as well, she increases your skill damage by 10% for the character and their nearby teammates, which is always great, but it has to be of the same element. Then she has her introns down here, which are very important ones as well. Whenever she has her intron 1, Fushu and her nearby teammates are able to be applied with 9 needle therapy, and they ignore target's defense by 25% when dealing skill damage. This is going to be huge for anyone who's just popping off your skill quite a lot. I do it all the time with Psyche, even though I know I'm not supposed to, but like whenever you're using your skill, that is ignoring the defense by 25%, which is a huge amount, honestly. And then we have the maximum number of her Yuan Chi allowed on the field being 3, meaning technically if they all only can kill 5 at a time, you're able to now kill 15 enemies at a time whenever you do have those down, making her probably good for farming. Maybe I'm unsure exactly how that's gonna work though fully for like farming wise, but I think it'd be pretty darn decent to have. But I think the big one is definitely going to be that intron 1. Then obviously we're going up the introns, everything gets better. Our what's called revival gets stacked up to 15 instead of the 10, pretty decent as well. That's allowing us to get way more skill damage increase there. But the big one of course being the I6 during the attack speed boost effect. We're gaining granted by holistic harmony. We're also dealing 240 additional hydro damage with Fushu. This is just pretty much making her into a goddamn nuke, from at least what it seems like, and I am interested on seeing how that's going to perform, especially when it does get into the game. Now we do have a couple things on the side. Obviously we have the new characters and weapons that were announced on the what's called live stream as well. Meant to go over this a little bit, but I've been way too busy to actually go over it. What's going to end up happening is Fina, as well as her weapon, and a new weapon is going to be in Nocturnal Echoes, while the secret letter shop is finally getting Lizbel and these 2 weapons. So it's going to be great for you guys. If you guys have not done this, you'll be able to get them now out of here as well, which is going to help you out in the long run. Then they announced this amazing looking skin, which I think it was at 2320 here. And oh my god, I remember them announcing this in one of their prior live streams here, where they kind of showed us the concept art about it, and now we get to finally see the whole thing, and it looks beautiful, including down to, I just call it the helix jump at this point. She's able to ride a little surfboard, which is freaking awesome. I might end up picking up this outfit myself too, because hey, listen, and not only is it beautiful, we got to remember you can dye this. I don't know if I would change the dye too much, because the white actually looks really good on her, but we got to remember we can dye this, so we can make this look really freaking nice. I think a black and purple will look freaking clean with the like silver hair. Oh my god, I'm thinking of all the customization options when it does come down to it. You got the fan, be able to sit down, she chilling. I'm not gonna lie, fine odd character here, bro. But absolutely amazing. It also comes with a lot of other cosmetics here, as you can see. We got at least this little posture thing that's going on. I'm not sure if this is kind of like an emote. I think it is, and it's specifically going to be for her, where other people are allowed to sit there with you, which is pretty darn cool. I do like this as well when it does come down to the characters themselves. So I do think it's a pretty cool introduction that's going to be happening with the characters themselves when it does come out, which is always great for Fushu. And the live stream went through a lot of other things here that I might end up covering in a different video very soon here. I just have to see if I want to go over that, but today is mainly meant on Fushu. The good thing about this here is we had her character trailer. This character trailer we're going to end up watching as well, but they show you a little bit of her movements at the very end. So per always, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and mute on up and let you guys just experience it as well.
Doctor, I've got this friend, and she can't sleep. She's a nervous wreck and her hair's falling out.
It is not beyond remedy.
Really?
Be at ease. We shall tend each affliction one by one. First, still the mind. Acknowledge the element without fear. Where clarity leads, healing shall follow.
It's coming at my lower back.
Prolonged stillness weighs upon the body. Rise often.
My hair! Come back! I'm still young!
Keep body in motion and diet in balance. Should ailment arise, shy not from its cure. is renewed, like the moon waxing to its fullness. Breathe deeply the fragrance of healing.
You're amazing, Doc. You saved me. I mean, my friend.
Tell your friend, grieve not for the season of gloom. The haze will lift, and the path ahead shall greet the light anew.
All right, so before we continue here, as always, the rest of this is mainly going to be just showing off the character a little bit more. So obviously I wanted to talk for this a little bit more here, but it looks beautiful. They did a really good job at kind of making this character not only look way freaking better, but like the trailer looks freaking phenomenal. So I really am happy about it. Flash art, as usual, looks amazing here. We got, of course, her weapon looking nice and honestly a beautiful goddamn weapon to see. Then we have the model itself that was tweaked. That looks so much better, by the way. Looks way more refined, and you can see obviously how she moves, attacks with her weapon, looking cool. Gotta love it. And then you have some of the actual showcases of her skill. This is going to be the little orb that she summons, obviously, dealing some damage, helping out with healing, helping out with everything that you do need. Then you have obviously her ult skill, her battle showcase as well, which does look clean, and everything is looking pretty darn decent. So I'm very excited about this character. I can't wait to when she comes out. She does look really cool, to be honest, especially for this next update. Hopefully a lot of other people do appreciate this update as well, because I won't lie, I've been around for at least the DNA community, and yeah, we've had a lot of Doom posters here, and I had to acknowledge it as well for some people, because we went over it inside of a podcast with Amazing in them, and man, the Doom posting is crazy. I think this game is going to be perfectly fine at the end of the day, and with Fushu coming out, it's going to be freaking awesome. But are you guys going to be going for the character like heavily? Are you going to try and go for Intron dupes? Let me know down below in the comment section. Currently, we're going to be doing, of course, the regular old, just what's it called, the theater for her. And hopefully I get lucky like I did with Fina, where I got her at least 2 Introns. Hopefully we can end up getting this character 2 Introns as well. But then everybody, thank y'all for watching, and peace out.